Hold on, y'all. I gotta do my thumbnail. Ooh, chill. Ooh. Okay, the thumbnail. Oh my God, that tray is so heavy. But we gonna get into this tray. Ooh, that's heavy. We gonna get into this tray in a minute. Y'all know, let me introduce myself, child. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're someone that is into fragrance, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Child, before we get into the tray though, and I won't be editing this video, y'all know how I like to come on here when I do my perfume tray for the month, and I just like to chit chat and sit down and talk with y'all, okay? Excuse the hair, honey. Y'all know I've been rocking a little wig for a couple of days now. Actually, it's probably been a week now. Anywho, it's been so doggone hot down here. I mean, we've been hitting 105, 102, 101. It's been in the hundreds, honey, and I had messed around and went to brunch yesterday. Baby, I sweated, even though, you know, my lace was, you know, still intact. I just didn't feel right. I literally had to come home, take this wig off, baby, shower, just put water all over me, because the way I cooked yesterday out in that sun, it just didn't make no sense. Like I had to take this wig off. So anyway, I caught myself trying to put some curls in my hair, whatever, child, and this how it came out, baby. So I had some curls in my hair, okay? But when I walked outside, that heat and the humidity was like, you thought you was gonna go to work looking somewhat cute and decent today. You thought wrong, baby. These curls, them little waves, well, first it was like the little curl I did have turned into like a limp little curl, then it turned into like a little wave, and then I was left with this. Just straight hair, okay? Straight hair. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I ain't even trying to fight with the heat, because I know I'm going to lose. Plus, I'm going to work. I ain't trying to look cute for them people. But, you know, I was trying to style my hair, whatever, since I'm wearing this wig, child. But it was a fail, okay? It was a fail. I failed. But let's get into what the hell has been going on, okay? I want to talk about the whole Lizzo situation. You know, it's so much coming out. That's going to be a video for another day, because I am really shook behind Lizzo. I don't know about y'all, but I am really shook behind the things that I am hearing that have allegedly taken place. I am just so shook, because I always look at her like, you know, she's standing up for herself. You know, she's talking about her body and loving herself the way she is. And child, baby, you just never know. You just never know. Like I used to say, certain things don't really surprise me anymore. Baby, I have to eat them words. I have to take that back, baby, because I'm really surprised. I am really, really, really surprised. I really am. Child, I don't know what to think. It's just so much to unpack and unfold. But anyway, I think out of all the little stuff that's been happening, that has been my biggest shocker, is that whole situation with Lizzo and her dancers and all of that, child. I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. But let me tell you something though. What's today? Monday? Today's August the 7th. Okay, I think yesterday, August the 6th, really every black person in America stood up. We stood up. Do you hear me? I could hear the applause and claps and cheering and all of that. Okay, baby, our people stood up. We stood up yesterday with that whole Alabama situation. We're going to get into it in a second. We're going to get into it for a second. We're going to get into it. I ain't going to be too long, but I do want to touch on it for a little bit. Let me just tell y'all, for the people that follow me, first off, let me say this. I don't condone violence in any shape, form, or fashion. Period. I'm a very gentle being. I would rather we work things out, you know, with our mouths, have communication, respect one another, and things of that nature. I'm not about the fighting. I just want to put that out there. I don't condone violence. Let me say that, because somebody will run over here and be like, oh. No, I don't condone violence. But let me tell you something. Black people is tired. Okay? We are tired. We tired. And yesterday was the prime example of how I know we tired and we fed up, and I'm a tie it all in. Black people tired, okay? First of all, this man was trying to do his job. Okay, he asked y'all, and I'm pretty sure he asked nicely, to move the boat. I mean, if the other boat wasn't trying to dock, he probably wouldn't have gave two-ish about the boat being there. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that he probably been working there for a hot minute, and people park their boats there all the time. Like, I'm pretty sure he see it all the time. And the only reason why I could imagine he would ask them to move the boat is because this bigger boat is coming, and you in the way. Move out the way. And so the people want to get out and fight. The people want to get out and fight this man. Now, here's the thing that really surprised me. Now, y'all can clearly see I am a black woman, okay? Been black all my life. I don't know nothing but black, okay? And when you're a black person, male or female, and you born into a black family, there are certain things within the black family that really are kind of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a kind of almost like an unspoken communication. Black folks have a way of communicating with each other where other people really don't know and understand what's going on. We have a certain way of communicating with each other. And that's just something you learn as a black child growing up in a black family, in a black community. Okay? And I've been black all my life. And I know everything about being black. Trust me, I do. But one thing I didn't know is throwing your hat up in the air symbolized it's on. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get it. What? I said, you know what? I got to call my uncles and them, because you know I grew up in the hood and I know all the little signs of hoo-hoo. I know all of it. Okay, that mean the police coming. That mean go and hide. That means somebody in the lookout, and that mean you need to do something. Okay, hide your stuff, run, whatever you need to do. But baby, this man threw his hat up in the air so gracefully, okay? And the way these black people came running to help him, I said, you know what, it must be an Alabama thing, because I ain't never seen that down here in Texas. I ain't never seen it down here. It got to be an Alabama thing. But baby, he threw that hat, I mean, he stood there and tossed that hat up in the air, baby, like he was graduating from high school or college or somewhere, baby. And it was almost like a horn blew. And the cavalry came. Everybody started running down there. Everybody started running. Okay, they running. I was like, what is going on? Baby, I need to buy me some hats immediately. Okay, I need to buy me some hats, some baseball caps, or something immediately. Just in case I'm somewhere and some stuff pop off, I need my people to know, come save me, bruh, come help me, okay? Because obviously, throwing your head up in the air is a symbol, okay? It's a symbol, and I did not know that growing up black. That was one thing I did not know, but I know now. I know now, baby. I got to give me a hat. I got to keep me a hat in my car, keep me a hat in my purse. Okay, I got to get me a hat, because one thing about it, and two things for sure. It's not, y'all not gonna jump me, okay? Because my hat gonna let my people know that I need help, okay? Because baby, it was an unspoken thing. It was an unspoken thing. Okay, number two I want to talk about is that boy. Do you not understand the amount of energy it takes to jump in the water fully clothed with your clothes on, shoes, socks, drawers, okay, t-shirt, shirt? I don't know if the boy had on jeans or not. Have y'all ever jumped in? Have y'all ever jumped in the water fully clothed? Has anybody ever pushed you in a pool of water and you wearing jeans? Baby, it is like bricks on your ankles, okay? Like the amount of energy to get in that water fully clothed and get over, don't get that right. Baby, I had to watch that video like about 5 or 6 times. I probably watched it about 10 times, because the way he swam over to that man and jumped out that water, baby, he needs a gold medal. Okay, he needs a gold medal. How was that? 100 kilometers that he swam? I don't even know. But it was the mere fact that he jumped in the water fully clothed to get to that man, to help him. My people. Baby, you can't tell me nothing about my people, man. We will do whatever it takes. We will do whatever it takes. Now, one thing I do want to talk about real quick is, okay, the lady in the red dress. Now, I watched that, and so from what I hear, allegedly, that lady was trying to help. It was her and another man that was trying to help the black man that they was jumping. Okay, I got a couple of things to say about that. Ain't nothing wrong with helping people. I'll be the first. Like, I've had to break up fights at work, okay? I'll be the first, but we talking about ladies, though. We talking about 2 girls fighting or about to fight, and I'll jump in the middle. That's different. But when you see a group of men brawling, baby, find you somewhere and sit down. Find you somewhere and sit down. You had no business going over there trying to break nothing up. I didn't see, unless you saw a female in the mix and you want to go grab her and get her out of there and deal with her, okay, cool. But everybody that was scruffling was men. So I'm trying to figure out what you doing. What is you doing, baby? What is you doing? So I do feel like if the guy that hit that lady with the chair, and indeed, if it really is true that she was just trying to break it up, I do feel like he should get in trouble for that. And here's the thing about black people. I can't really get on my people, you know what I'm saying, because this is just how it is. When this is gonna be a little I'm gonna put you on, okay? For those of you watching this video and you're not black, I'm about to put you on to some real black-ish that black people have a tendency to do, and it's not good, but unfortunately it is what it is. And here is the thing. Black people don't ask questions. We don't ask questions. When it's something going down, we're not asking no questions. Okay? We learned that growing up from our mamas, and here it is. Okay? Like for a bunch of us that have siblings, or you spent the summers with your cousins and them at your grandma's house, or whatever the case may be, and a bunch of y'all was together and some shit popped off and y'all making a bunch of noise, and she done told you, or your daddy done told you a million times, cut it out, sit down, be quiet, shut up, stop, put that down, what you doing, why you doing that, blah 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 blah, and it still keep going. The next time they come up in there, they not asking no questions. They don't care who started it. And that's how it was yesterday. That man with the chair didn't care who started it. He didn't care. He didn't come in there and ask no questions. He probably, like I said, he probably learned that from his mama. Black people don't ask no questions. Okay, we're not gonna come up in there investigating. So, okay, so the lady in the red was just helping. Okay, so I'm not gonna hit her with the chair. We're not asking no questions. We just proceeding with the proceedings. Okay, we're just proceeding with the proceedings. But do I feel like if she was indeed helping that black man, she shouldn't have been hit with the chair? Okay, but it's just unfortunate that we don't ask no questions. Okay, we don't ask no questions. That whole ask questions later saying, we invented that. We invented the whole ask questions later, because we don't ask questions. When we see some shit going down, we don't ask questions. Don't get upset with me. I don't make the rules. I was born into it. I don't know what to tell you. That is what it is. Black people don't ask questions. We just get in there and get it. We just get in there and get it. Okay? And he picked up the chair and went to town. Do I think it was right? No. Especially, like I said, if that lady really was trying to help the situation, and then from the videos, it seemed like she was trying to help the situation, but in reality, she should have got somewhere and sat her ass down. Because you let the men fight, okay? You let the men fight. You supposed to be on the sideline, okay? Yeah, a man was, whoever was with her, she's supposed to send him in there, and she's supposed to have a seat, stand off to the side, okay? You know what I'm saying? Now, if a female came up in there, and then you can jump in and be like, oh, now what you doing? You know, okay. But I'm telling y'all, black people don't ask questions. We do not ask questions. We just get in there. We just get in there. But baby, it was a whole mess. The little boy skipping to the fight. He's skipping. Baby, when you skipping, you ready. Okay, I'm telling you, it was a whole mess. But my people stood up, because I'm telling you, we tired. Just like when your mama's tired of yelling and fussing at y'all, that man with the chair was probably tired. That man is probably tired. He probably sit at home, watch all this stuff that's happening on TV, and it didn't happen in his own backyard, and he did what he did. Because black folks is tired. We tired, okay? We tired. And I totally get it. I totally understand it. Unfortunately, he's probably going to get in trouble for that. And hey, you got to suffer the consequences for that, because I feel like in my heart that lady really was innocent. I feel like in my heart she was really trying to help. But, like I said, unfortunately, Black folks don't ask questions when they see things going down. They don't ask no questions. But it was crazy, okay? And the amount of, let me say this too. Let me get on with the fragrances. Baby, black people will capitalize off of anything. I'm on TikTok, baby. They making earrings in the shape of a little chair, a folded chair. Baby, they got little toys. They making t-shirts and shit. Baby, they is capitalizing off of this. That's kind of crazy to me. I'm not even gonna lie. It is kind of crazy to me to see people capitalize off of this. It really is. You know, because I'm a black person and I just see everything being played out and how, you know, we got all the Karens and we got people just, you know, white people just bothering us for no particular reason at all, just for the fact of the color of our skin. You know, you got to understand and realize that everybody has a threshold. Everybody gets to a certain point when they just tired of the BS. And these people down in Alabama tired, baby. They tired. But I know one thing for certain, and two things for sure. I will be buying me some hats. Okay, I got a couple of hats up in there, baby, that I need to be ready, and I need to practice on how to throw that thing up so everybody can see it when it go up in the sky. It's like a flare. Doosh. Okay? It was like a flare. It let the whole everybody on the boat knew. He need us, baby. He needs us. It was crazy. It was crazy, and I'm proud of my people. I am proud of my people because people standing up for themselves. You know, that man was innocent. He was just trying to do his job. Just leave people alone when they trying to do their job. You know, if you don't agree with it, okay, just go ahead and do what the person asked you to do. Like, what's the point in fighting over it? We're not gonna come to your job and fight because you asked us to stand over here when we really wanted to stand over there. We're gonna stand over there if that's what you want. Like, we ain't got time to fight. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands to yourself is the moral of the story. Okay, keep your hands to yourself, or you're going to look around and find out. It is look around and find out season. It is look around and find out season. And people is not playing. Leave these people alone. Leave them alone. Let's get into the fragrances. Let's get into what I have for August trade. Y'all know, man, we're in August. How many more months we got? 4, September, October, November, December. We got 4 months left in the year. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It came down, I want to say probably like around June or July. I was like, you know what? I think it was June. I was like, I'm not going to do the trade no more. I did it for 6 months. It was cool. It was fun for whatever. I had a good time, you know. But something was like, you know what, Amanda? Just go ahead and finish out the year, girl. You done started it. You might as well keep it going. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it going into December. And more than likely, I probably won't do the tray anymore. But I do have some really good fragrances on the tray. And child, this tray is super heavy. Super heavy. Y'all can timestamp if y'all want to when the fragrances start. Okay, so I was in Nordstrom not that long ago. And I went to smell Valaya. Okay, I have a sample of Valaya here from Parfums de Marly. I absolutely love this scent. This is like some type of fruit. It could be peaches. I don't know. But it is, it's a little, it's not a little. It's a lot musky. A lot of musk. Okay, a lot of musk. But there is something really appealing about this fragrance. But I will tell you, and he made me a pretty decent sample. I mean, he was being a little cheap. Y'all see? He could have filled it up all the way over there. He didn't have to do me like that. But I guess, I don't know, he probably thought she ain't gonna she not gonna spend $400 on this fragrance, and he was right. Okay, one thing, he was right, because I am not ready to drop $300 on this fragrance, even though I absolutely love it. I do want a bottle of it. Maybe I will get a bottle for myself for my birthday. But yeah, I'm not ready to drop the money for this, so I will enjoy this sample. Now, I want to say last week I hadn't done my tray yet. It might have been like August 1st or something like that. Anyway, it was like, I think I had been wearing my wig for a couple of days. I wanted to spray a little something in my hair. Now, I do spray fragrances in my hair when I'm wearing my wigs, only when I wear my wigs. So I don't have a lot of hair mist, so I do have a hair mist on the tray this month, and this is Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy hair mist. So y'all know, if I was gonna spray this, I was gonna go ahead and spray the perfume. Okay, so I did these two, I want to say, one day last week. I love this fragrance. It's sweet, syrupy, marshmallow, orange blossom. It's very, very pretty. And y'all, the hair mist bangs as much as the perfume. I'm really surprised. I do have a backup bottle of the hair mist because I got it at the cosmetic company store, and I want to say they were like $32 or $35 for the hair mist. So I went ahead and got me two. No regrets on that. I love spraying this in my hair. Oh, it's so pretty. So I wore that last week. I also added, I talked about this fragrance in a recent video. This is a flanker of La Belle. This is Fleur Terrible by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I feel like this fragrance is discontinued, but you may be able to pick it up somewhere. But I love this. This is like vanilla, water lily. I forget what else is in here. It's very fresh and sweet. The water lily kind of gives it like an aquatic, watery type of smell and feel, and I really do like that. Now, I got this last summer, I believe, and so it's been sitting. Yeah, now y'all know I've talked about that I've been talking about it for some months now. When you get a bottle of perfume, spray it, you know, a few good times, and let it sit. Let it sit, and I promise you, the magic happens. It does something different to the notes, and I feel like because I did that with this fragrance, it smells so different when I first sprayed it. When I first sprayed it, it was very heady, and I didn't really like the water lily in it. I love the water lily in this now. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful. And so I will be rocking this. I also put on here some new fragrances that I have in my collection. I put on here Velvet Santal 35. This is from the Wedding Collection by Kayali, and this is Hassan's fragrance. This is the fragrance that he actually developed with his wife Mona, and I like this. It reminds me of something by Tom Ford. It's very soft. Let me spray a little bit on my hand. It's very soft. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Invite Only by Kayali in the Dry Down. Because it has, and I know there's no fruit in here, but it has this dried fruit note to me, even though I don't think it's in here. But it smells like a dried cherry or something dried, a dry fruit in the Dry Down. But I like this. I feel like this is very easy to wear. There's tea leaf in here. There's musk, cedar, sandalwood, jasmine. It's a really good scent. Honestly, I feel like it's very genderless, but I think the first time I smelled it, I felt like it leaned more masculine. Right now that I've had it for like 2 or 3 weeks now, I feel like it's right there on the cusp of being feminine and being masculine. Maybe if a guy wore it and mixed in with his DNA and pheromones and all that, it would smell a little bit more masculine. But on me, it smells very much feminine. So I like it. I think this is going to be really nice to wear when it gets cold, but I wanted to experience it now, so I put it on the tray. I also put Love Fest Burning Cherry on the tray, and nah, they don't smell alike, but I feel like these two would really go really great together because this one has that dried fruit smell, not cherry, but just some type of dry fruit. But I wanted to wear those two together and see, you know, what the vibe was. And I like Love Fest Burning Cherry. I actually have a backup bottle of this, so I like this. One of my favorite Kayali fragrances. And I was on TikTok. If y'all not following me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok, baby. I be cutting up over there on TikTok. I actually love TikTok. I feel like, I know people feel a certain way about TikTok, but I feel like I can express myself more on TikTok with like my sense of humor and things of that nature. And the people on TikTok get it. You know, I think the people on Instagram are a little bit more, you know, bougie, because Instagram can be ghetto, okay? But I like TikTok. Anyway, Jade on TikTok was talking about some male fragrances that she has in her collection, and so she inspired me to do a TikTok video, and I included this. This is called Amrise Home by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. This is this most of you would say is very masculine, but what I love about this fragrance, it has a note of milk chocolate, I want to say iris, and I want to say coconut. But it's really, really pretty, but it does lean a little masculine in my opinion. But you guys know I don't see gender when it comes to fragrances. I wear what I want to wear. I think you guys should be the same way too, because if you look at it the way it's marketed, some fragrances are really marketed for men, but the funny thing about it is it smells great. They smell great on women. So I would just urge you one day, just messing around out shopping for perfume, just, you know, spray a little bit of a fragrance that's targeted for a man on your skin and see how it reacts with you. I think you will be really, really surprised. But this is one of my favorites from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. Again, this is Amrise Home. I put that on the tray, and I put one of my favorite fragrances from Narciso Rodriguez. I wore this out when I first got it, when I first started my channel. Y'all know I talked about this fragrance a lot. This is Narciso Rodriguez. Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. I call it the white cube because y'all know he came out with a bunch of different cubes. There was this one, a pink one, which is Poutre. A rouge one, it was red. One I think was orange. I don't know, he came out with a lot of cubes, but my favorite cube is the white cube. Now this has a white floral in it. I don't know if it's jasmine. I think it's jasmine and maybe magnolia and a lot of woods and musk, but I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm a big lover of musk. Musk is one of my favorite notes in perfume, so I really, really fell in love with this fragrance when I first got it in my collection. I wore it. People compliment me on it. It is simply amazing. It's probably discontinued now, but if you go on websites like FragranceNet, FragranceBuy.ca, and Fragrance X, you probably can find Narciso in the white cube. Now I also have a little travel spray on here. This has been on my tray for like probably the last, I know it was on June, July, August. It was on July's tray. And this is just a travel spray of Whispers of Truth. I do have a full bottle of Whispers of Truth. This fragrance reminds me a lot of Baccarat, except it's heavy on the citrus, okay? Heavy on the caramel. It is just beautiful. Just imagine Baccarat, that sweet cotton candy Baccarat smell, heavy dose of citrus, and a lot of caramel. This probably would also smell more like Trajan by Lictimus. If you've ever smelled that one, they all smell the same to me, child. They all smell like Baccarat. They have this Baccarat DNA, but I love this one because of the heavy dose of citrus. I like to wear this one now in the heat, I just always, why am I showing my goodies? I just always equate citrus with summertime, which when it gets cold, I'm going to wear more of my citrus fragrances in the wintertime and see how that works out for me, and I'll let y'all know. Now, I also put a fragrance on here by Miss Fumi Monet. This is Exalte. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I really haven't given this fragrance a full wear. Like, I really want to dive into this fragrance this year. I do have, now, Platinum D sent me a sample of this, and I wore the sample out because I couldn't get it at the time. And then I ended up wanting to get a full-size bottle, and it was all sold out. This is before she came out with the 30 mLs, okay? Someone that follows me on Instagram saw a reel that I put up how I wanted to buy this fragrance, and she reached out. She was like, hey, I'm selling mine. And I was like, cool, say less. I bought it from her. But to be honest with y'all, I really haven't given this fragrance the wear that I really want to give it. And I hear the fragrance smells amazing. It smells like rose. I want to say there may be a little jasmine in here. It smells sweet and pretty and super feminine. So I'm going to be wearing this, and I probably will put it on August tray and September tray because I really want to get a good wear out of it. I haven't touched my 30 ml. Fumi sent me a 30 ml. For those of you who can't get the big bottle, it does come in a 30 ml. So I have it on here. This is called Exalte. I don't know if I said the name. By Fumi Monet. If y'all don't know who Fumi Monet is, I can't help you, okay? I can't help you. Go look up Fumi Monet on Instagram, okay? And you'll see who she is. Love her. She's super sweet. So I'm going to be wearing her fragrance for the month of August and more than likely September. So I also put on here a new one that I got from Lake and Sky. This is called Attar. I hope I said that right. Attar. Now this is a little bit different. I'm just getting into Lake and Sky fragrances. Lake and Sky, they definitely have a certain aesthetic to them. I feel like their fragrances are very fresh and clean. I think they're supposed to be like the type of fragrances that create this very zen and calming effect. You know, it makes you want to meditate and things of that nature. I could totally feel the vibe that they're giving through their brand and through their fragrances, because this fragrance, Attar, has a very calming effect on me. I don't know, when I first smelled it, I don't know if reading the description of the fragrance made me calm. I don't know, but I like it. It's lemon, fig, there's amber in here, oak moss, some woody notes. It's giving me a very sexy, kind of earthy skin scent. Okay, kind of a solar scent as well. It feels like it's very fresh, so it smells kind of like outside in the best possible way, if that makes sense. But I absolutely love it. I think this fragrance, so I have a travel spray of 1111. I think, to be honest with you, I feel like all of their fragrances are genderless. Anybody can wear their fragrances, and I think they're made like that on purpose. But I would say Attar probably leans a little bit more masculine for me. There's the woods in this fragrance are very prominent. So, but I love it. I wore it last week. The longevity is amazing. Okay, I think I got about a good 5 or 6 hours. You know, if you spray it on clothes, it's gonna last a little bit longer. We all know that. I also put on here Morning Chest by Wilhelm. Now this fragrance reminds me a lot of Creed Aventus, and that's been one of the reasons why I've never purchased a full bottle of Creed Aventus, is because I have this, I would say I wouldn't say it's a dupe, but it smells just like Creed Aventus. Very bright, very citrusy, very earthy and woody, very masculine, very sexy, okay? Extremely sexy. So, and I would tell you, I feel like it's way, way, way affordable than Creed Aventus. I think you can get this big bottle for maybe like $2 something and some change. I'm thinking under $300. You can get this as a full-size bottle. You can get this under $300. I know you could last year. I don't know about now, okay? I don't know about now, but shop around if you want something that gives you the Creed Aventus vibe, and you don't want to pay the Creed Aventus money. Get Morning Chest, okay? Get Morning Chest. You'll like it. Now, TikTok made me buy this fragrance because I had seen too many reels about this fragrance, and this is Confidential Private Gold by Lattafa, and this is said to be a dupe for Kirk or Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi. I don't know how true that is. I don't even think I've ever smelled Kirk or Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi, but I do know I like this fragrance. This is really pretty. And you know what's interesting? Tiziana Terenzi fragrances have this interesting smell to all of them. It's a very strong smell, and this has it. This has it. And I have a Tiziana Terenzi fragrance here, and it's, if you've ever smelled a Tiziana Terenzi fragrance, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. It hits you right away. It could actually be a little off-putting, in my opinion, you know, but once it dries down, that initial whiff, you know, it goes away. But this is pretty. This is very, very sexy, okay? This is peach, a lot of fruits. I'm gonna say it could have raspberry in it, but it's very fruity in the opening and very musky. Okay, so I like it. Y'all know I like musk, but I just told y'all. So I like this one. Definitely gonna wear this out and about. You know, if I go out for drinks, I'm dressed up. You know, I want to put on a sexy fragrance. I'm reaching for Confidential Private Gold by Lattafa. And another great thing about this fragrance, I want to say I got this fragrance for like $25 off of Joma Shop. My first time shopping with Joma Shop. Now, I think the prices on Joma Shop are top tier. I mean, ain't nobody really messing with Joma Shop right now when it comes to the fragrances because they're super affordable. I didn't like the shipping. It took me almost 10 days to get my fragrance. Probably like 8. I ain't like that, okay? I could have got this off of Amazon. I would have spent a little bit more money on this fragrance if I would have bought it on Amazon, but I would have got it probably in like 3 or 4 days. But I wanted to buy something from Joma Shop. I didn't want to buy anything too expensive, so I went with this, and I have no regrets. So I like this one. Okay, moving on. Speaking of the Tiziana Terenzi fragrance that I do have here is Cabrilla, and this is the 2021 version. Ooh. I don't know if there's a 2020 or 2023. I think it's a 2023 version, but this is a 2021. This is a very green, earthy, white floral, musky fragrance as well. I have a lot of musk on the tray for August. I guess August is all about the musk right now. I didn't know I was going for that theme, but I did. I like this. I feel like I haven't really given this a full wear. I did not buy this from the discount sites. I bought this straight out of Saks. So I really want to wear this one and give it a try. I gave a sample to a young lady, my coworker's daughter, and she came in the office and she had it on. It smelled so good on her. And I was like, I need to try my stuff, because why does it smell good on you? And I gave you the sample. Like, I need to spray my own stuff on me and see what's going on. But so I have it on the tray. We're gonna wear it out. We're gonna see. Now I was gifted a travel spray of hip hop by Zernell Gilly. If y'all don't know who Zernell Gilly is, I will pop a picture up of Disco. If you're in Fragcom, I'm sure you've seen something down your feed, timeline, or whatever about Disco. Well, he actually launched 2 new fragrances, techno and hip hop. So he is a DJ that decided to start his own fragrance brand. Hence the words disco, techno, and hip hop. Okay, y'all. Hip hop, full bottle worthy. Do you hear me? Full bottle worthy. This is saffron, dark chocolate, ambroxan. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is, every time I smell this, I go into a trance. 10 out of 10. It's so worth it. Full bottle worthy. Full bottle worthy, in my opinion. Chef's kiss. He knocked it out the park with hip hop. And I've been trying not to, child. I've been spraying it. I got to make it last, honey, because baby, they everything going up, child. They done went up on my car insurance, and them coins add up. So I got to make my little stuff last, okay? Because I got other things to do. I did put Velvet Bold by Commodity on the tray because I wanted something, you know, a little sexy, a little spicy, you know, very, I don't know. I feel like I might be going on some dates in Augusta. I don't know, we'll see. But I put this on the tray because I haven't worn it. I pulled for it. I feel like out of all my Commodity fragrances, this is the least fragrance that I pull for. It doesn't mean I don't like it, but it's very rosy. And it has this campfire smell to it. Imagine Milk Bold with the marshmallow sweet campfire smell, but with a heavy dose of rose. That's what this reminds me of. Velvet Bold by Commodity. So I will be wearing that. As you guys can see, I picked some very bold fragrances to wear this summer. But here's why. Here's the theory. I feel like these bold fragrances bang in the heat. You just got to pick the right one, and you can't overspray. Okay? Don't overspray. Now here's one I picked up from Cool Lipscomb. I hope I said that right. Cool Lipscomb. Anyway, they're a specialty store here in Houston, and they sell fragrances. So I got this on sale probably earlier this year. This is called Living Loud by Juicebox. This is my very first Juicebox fragrance. Oh my God. Boy, stop playing with her. This reminds me of a fragrance by Costume National. I'm probably butchering the name. I'll pop up a picture, child. But it smells just like it. It's very ambery. It's just, I got to spray it. It's very unique and different and very ambery. And just a standalone fragrance. I don't ever smell people smelling like this. It has a very erotic scent to me. It could have a little bit of, what's that note called? Civet. Google it, okay? So they put civet in it. When you go on Fragrantica and you look up civet, it's like C-E-V-E-T. Okay, C-I-V-E-T, civet. I hope I'm saying it right. But it looked like they put a picture of it, looked like a little raccoon. Okay, that's an animalic note, okay? But y'all, it smells so damn sexy. And I can't wait to wear this. I probably really should wear this in the wintertime, especially if it got that civet in it. Because civet could come out smelling like a wet cat or cat pee. I hate to say that. I hate when people say it smells like cat piss. I hate the word piss. Anyway, it smells like a wet cat. But in this fragrance, it's not a heavy dose of the animalic note. It's just a little tinge, and I can deal with that. But I like this. I really like this. If y'all have this, comment down below. This is called Living Loud by Juicebox. Okay, I think I talked about all the fragrances except for one. This video gonna be hella long. Okay, last but not least, this is Dom Rosa Melissa May. It is on the tray for Augusta because I have been very, I don't know, indifferent. I like this fragrance. I like it so much. I can't get rid of it. It's very unique and different. Would it have been something, because this was a total blind buy for me. I had not smelled this fragrance until I had it in my hand. It was gifted to me. Would this have been something if I had been in the store and smelled and bought? I can't say for sure. Part of me is probably saying like, no, you wouldn't have bought it. You would have went with something else. I probably would have went with Bloody Wood. But be that as it may, I have Dom Rosa Melissa May. And this has really grown on me. This is pomelo. So it's like a citrusy champagne, heavy on the champagne, heavy on the rose fragrance. And the woods. The woods, all of that, I think what really is bringing it home for me is the woods. I'm not a lover of champagne, the smell of it or to drink it. So the woods though, and mixed in with the champagne and the rose, it hit. It hits, and it hit different. It hit different. So for that, I'm keeping it. I think this would be a great fragrance to wear like right now. And I really want to play with it a little bit more because I really haven't given it a fair chance. And I like this. The longevity, eternal. This fragrance will outlast you. Okay, that's how long it lasts on the skin. And you know you spray it on your clothes, honey. You're probably going to be smelling it even after you wash your clothes. So just be careful with that. I feel like I've gotten everything. These are a lot of big bottles, as y'all can see, so I ain't really have much room on the tray to really just like put a lot of stuff on the tray. But I'm happy with what's on the tray. I ain't adding no more to the tray. The tray is what it is. It's gonna stay just the way it is. I'm not adding no more onto the tray. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have any of the fragrances I mentioned in this video. If you are into fragrances, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, okay? Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. It really will help me and the growth of my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every last one of you guys for watching my videos. I really, really do. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.